दर्शक आम आपको नहीं राज्य मुख्य निर्वाचन अधिकारी प्लेसमेंट कर
65.91 आउ सेटा गत वर्ष माने गत थरक 2019 रे थिला 76.35 केउंझर रे हमर अप्रोक्सीमेट वोटर टर्नआउट till 5 pm is 62.43% and in 2019 it was 77.37%. In Dhenkanal parliamentary constituency, the turnout average approximate turnout till 5 pm is 60.88% and in 2019 it was 74.89%. In Cuttack it is 54.36% and in 2019 it was 69.61%. Puri it is 61.17%. Last election 2019 it was 72.51%. Bhubaneswar till 5 pm it is 53.54% and last election 2019 it was 59%. So in 2019 these 6 parliamentary constituencies taken together the final voter turnout was 71.36%. So this today till 5 pm it is approximately 59.6%. However, voting is still continuing in large number of booths and in the constituencies where the polling was over also at 4 pm and 5 pm. Those are Kuchinda, Redhapol and Devgarh. In those places also voting is still going on because as I told you all the voters who are within the campus of the polling stations by the hour fixed for poll will be allowed to vote. So our vote is going to continue and as and when we get the updated report we will be updating the close of poll report. And during the last 2 phases of election held on 13th of May and 28th of May, we saw about 10 to 12% jump between the figure what was there at 5 pm and then the actual figure. So the figures are going to rise and tomorrow only we will be able to tell exactly what is the end of poll percentage because I will tell you the process what happens. In every polling station all of you have gone and voted today. So there are agents of the candidates. So what happens at the end of the poll the presiding officer prepares a form called 17C where it is mentioned how many votes are actually have been polled and the agents also put their signature on that. So a copy of that form C is handed over to all the agents present there and then the returning officer enters that data finally onto a system called the ENCORE of the Election Commission of India, like booth wise every polling station how many males are voted, how many females are voted and how many transgenders are voted and that actually gives you the final end of the poll voter count. Thank you.
Sir, any reports of violence?
As of now we have not got any report regarding necessity of any repoll. No political party has also approached us regarding necessity of repoll in anywhere, but there have been some minor violence, you may not call violence but skirmishes at some places and we have got video footage of those things also and the most appropriate action will be taken in all those cases. I told you we don't maintain that record. Those records are available with the district election officer. I am not supposed to keep that record. Oh, you want to get the EVM replacement report? Okay. So today both during mock poll as well as during the actual poll the EVM replacement data till 6 pm is something like this. We have replaced 201 ballot units, 214 control units and 501 VVPATs, because these are the data we collect. But how many people have been suspended, how many have been removed, like contractual things, those we don't collect those data. Thank you.
Sir, BJD complaint to Prashant Jadhav Bhattam EVM handler complaint police or गाड़ी को लेके डिटेल करवा ये सब बात
The police, I talked to the SPNO just before coming to this press briefing. He has been taken into police custody. The police is waiting for the FIR, and once the FIR is lodged, after taking inputs from the sector officer, the presiding officer of the booth, then the appropriate action will be taken. The law would definitely take its own course.
EVM सुरक्षित अच्छी ना
There actually what happened, there was a clock or error in the control unit, so the set had to be replaced and new sets of EVMs had to be deployed. So with new sets of EVM, the voting continued. Which incident? Chandigarh? Yes. That also the FIR will be lost, and that is what I spoke to the collector. The collector told that he has asked the police to lodge an FIR and appropriate action will be taken.
सर ये बहुत ही ओडकास्टिंग में थोड़ा क्या
Go both.
प्रशांत जैन को घटना जो बोल रहा
Yes, that webcasting video was available. That is there. That is there. It is available. Everything is on record. So nobody can actually tell what we have got the entire record from the mock poll till the end of the poll. Everything. It is a part of the election record.
सर जो भागीवाड़ा किसी तरह अच्छी बात
I have not seen the, but then I have not seen the entire record. I have seen some part of it. There was definitely some indiscipline inside the booth, but exactly what happened, the presiding officer can only tell. He was there at the booth. Then the Tahsildar also reached at the booth immediately. So they can only tell exactly what had happened. We cannot follow only one case and neglect all cases. We have to ensure that polling goes on smoothly in 10,500 polling stations. We have to ensure that polling parties, wherever poll has been closed, return safely. Okay, so we have to look after. We cannot get bogged down by one incident here and one incident there, but we definitely ensure that action is taken in all cases. Whatever the position of the person may be, he may be a sitting MLA, he may be a candidate. We don't discriminate or we don't give special treatment to anybody. Everybody is the same before the law, and action will be taken. Okay. जी से विषय आम अवगत अच्छु आम समस्त को से विषय फोन आसे भितर आमर जनाशुना लोक भी अच्छा विभिन्न समय ना कटी वन ऑफ द माने जड़े मैडम मत रेभेन्सा कॉलेज रे पढ़ाऊले सी जिते मुझे देखिली 2019 रे सी भोट देते एवं देखला बेलू ना कटि जा 2020 मसीह माने तापर से चेक करना जिते बड़े देखागला जे देखला बेलू एवं भोटर लिस्ट रे से कार्ड ना आम बाहर करके ट्रेस करी पछू गलु देखिलु 2020 समय एक्जाक्ट 2020 रे ना कटि जाइए आमे जोटी भी साहाଯ୍य भी करम शत्रुघ्न बाबूंकर ही हैज ए वेरी पिकुलियर स्टे माने कहि दियंत यू कैन एक्सप्लेन माने
आज एक्चुअली आमे से गोटे फीडबैक पाइलु गोटे रिलेशन रे से ताको घरे दी जनकर ना अछि किंतु आउ जे फास्ट माने अछति ताको ना रे नथिला माने सीए गोटे करप्शन मझरे करथले शिफ्टिंग केस तो एसएच और एसबीटी जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हैला ना रे शेष रे 100 अछि तो गोटा कर एस थिला आउ ते करप्शन कले एसएच हेगा तो तार दुईटा वोटर आईडी क्रिएट है तो फास्ट वोटर आईडी रे हमें वोटर आईडी खोजु तो मिलला so he got frustrated but subsequently detected that he is in another group so he could vote तो सीट में सार भी क्लैरिफाई करले कि जोटा तो दी जगह आईडी अछि तो ओल्ड आईडी को लोक जो सेकंड आईडी अछि सेकंड आईडी रे कोले पाइबो से सही हिसाब रे हम भी किसी वोटर भी वोट देते
In fact, let me tell you, I don't want to name, but yesterday very senior officer called me, told my name is there in the voter list, but my wife's name is not there in the voter list. So then we found out that his wife's name in the voter list, but in another booth. What has happened is that she had applied for some rectification. I mean, जो कौन की जे like my date of birth is not properly mentioned, my name is not properly mentioned. So once you apply for rectification, then another ID is created. And so if you search with the old voter card, you won't get your name. So that's why in my press brief I told, I think ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ 4ଟା ବେଳେ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆଡ୍ରେସ୍ କରିଥିଲି ମୁଁ କହିଥିଲି ଯେ ଏମିତି ଯେଉଁ ଜାଗାରେ ଲୋକମାନେ ନିଜର ବୟସ ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ବାପାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଭୁଲ ଥିଲା ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ବା ଯେଉଁଠି ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ଘରର ଆଡ୍ରେସ୍ ବି ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ ତା ଗୋଟେ ଫର୍ମ 8 ୟୁଜ୍ ହୁଏ। ଆଉ ୟୁଜ୍ ହେଲା ମାନେ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା କିଛି ଆଜିକାଲି ମାନୁଆଲି ହେଉନି, ସବୁଗୁଡ଼ା ଗୋଟେ ସିଷ୍ଟମ୍ରେ ହେଉଛି, ଗୋଟେ ଇଆର୍ଓ ନେଟ୍ରେ ହେଉଛି। ହେଲା ପରେ କ'ଣ ହେବ, ତାର ଗୋଟେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କାର୍ଡ଼ ତା ପାଇଁ ଜେନେରେଟ୍ ହେଇଯିବ। ତେଣୁ ସେଇ କାର୍ଡ଼ରେ ସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କଲେ ସେ ପାଇପାରିବେ ତାଙ୍କର ନାଁ ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ। ଆମେ ଦେଇଥିଲୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଯେଉଁ ପ୍ରେସ୍ ବ୍ରିଫ୍ ମୁଁ ଦେଇଥିଲି 2 ଦିନ ତଳେ, ମୁଁ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡ଼ିଏ କଥା ଦେଇଥିଲି ଯେ ଏବେ ଯଦି ରିସେଣ୍ଟଲି ଆପଣ, କାରଣ ମୋବାଇଲ ନମ୍ବରଟା ଏବେ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରାଯାଉଛି, ଯଦି ଏବେ ଆପଣ ମୋବାଇଲ ନମ୍ବର ଦେଇକି ବି ସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିପାରିବେ, ଏପିକ୍ ନମ୍ବର ଦେଇକି ସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିପାରିବେ, ଯଦି ଏପିକ୍ ବି ନାହିଁ।
ତେବେ ଆପଣ ଶୁଣୁଥିଲେ ନିକୁଞ୍ଜ ବିହାରୀ ଧଳଙ୍କର ଇଏ ଥିଲା ପ୍ରତିକ୍ରିୟା। ତେବେ ସନ୍ଧ୍ୟା 5ଟା ସୁଦ୍ଧା ভোট ପ୍ରତିଶତ ରହିଛି 59.60% ଏବଂ ସର୍ବାଧିକ ମତଦାନ ହୋଇଛି ସମ୍ବଲପୁର ଜିଲ୍ଲାରେ 65.91%, ପୁରୀରେ ମତଦାନ ହୋଇଛି 61.17%, କେଉଁଝରରେ 62.43% ହୋଇଛି, ଢେଙ୍କାନାଳରେ 60.88% ରହିଛି ମତଦାନ ହାର, କଟକରେ ରହିଛି 54.36% ଏବଂ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ 53.54% ରହିଛି ମତଦାନ ହାର।